Quick, like and subscribe if you guys want this VIP customer to come into your restaurant. Nice intro, Alpha. And welcome back, everyone, back to another video of Shinobi Life 2. So, of course, as you can see from the title, we're going to be looking at the best jutsus to use for Firestyle. So if you have not yet seen my other ones for lightning and I believe wind style, go check those out if you're interested, because those two elements are usually like the best ones, and that's like what everyone is using. But of course, I still got to make these videos for the other elements so I can let you guys know if you prefer these, then you know which jutsus are the best. And again, this is all, you know, personal opinion. You might disagree on a couple of things about these jutsus, but most of the things I'm going to be saying are all factual, boy. It's facts, okay? But again, I'm a level 1000, so all the damage I do right here, again, you will have to be level 1000. Here are my stats. In my chakras max, ninjutsu max, health max. Taijutsu, on the other hand, is only 3000. But the only thing that really matters is the ninjutsu. As long as your ninjutsu is maxed to 5000, which it should be, then anything I say here in this video should apply to you. But alrighty, let's get straight to it. So for the first jutsu we're going to be using is the first one, of course. As you guys see in the bottom left, so you guys see all of the jutsus already lined up and everything. We're going to be looking at Firestyle Fireball. So this one, of course, is just a one hit, dealing 22,000. Okay. Alrighty, I missed. So hopefully I don't miss this time. But again, this... Lord, get out of the way. Okay, that did 22,000. This is one of the sort of it's kind of like in the middle between damage for all the jutsus. And comparing this first jutsu to the first of the other ones, like the wind and the lightning, it's pretty decent, because for the lightning it was 25,000 and for the wind it was actually 20,000. So here for the fire, the first one does do 2,000 more, so that's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna be looking at the next one now. That's gonna be for T. This is gonna be Firestyle Phoenix Flower. So for this one, again, it does shoot out a bunch of projectiles, and this one I'm pretty sure I'm safe to say that it does shoot out 10 times. You guys saw right there, it was a lot. All right, it was a lot. It might be a little more than 10, but I just want to be safe and say that it was 10. But it does come out to 20,000 damage in total, dealing, what is it, 2,000 per hit. So of course, if it might be a little higher, like 12 or 14, it can raise up to 24 or 28,000. But as for cooldown, I think it was pretty good. I mean, 15 seconds, that's all right. I mean, it's not the best, of course, but for 20,000 roughly, it's all right. Now we're going to be looking at why this is going to be Firestyle Grand Fireball. So this one, of course, is still a one hit, like just one little projectile. Holy crap. I didn't know the shadow clones actually fight back. Y'all all die. Damn. Okay, I should sound a little louder now. My bad for sounding a little low in the beginning of the video. But let's look at that one more time again. It's just one time, one hit. 28,000, boys, and it being the same, I'm pretty sure it's the same cooldown as the one we just did for T. This one for sure might be the best right now out of the three that we just looked at. The Firestyle Grand Fireball, probably not the Fireball, because again, the damage range isn't that off, and of course with the Fireball the cooldown is only 9 seconds, while for Y, the Grand Fireball, it's a whole total of 15 seconds. So just comparing the Phoenix Flower and the Grand Fireball is the best. All right, I'm moving on to F. This is Firestyle Flame Breath. So this one, out of the two elements that we already went through, this jutsu shoots out a lot, dude. And I do not know how many it actually shoots out. I try to count. And again, I'm just going to be safe to say that it shot out 20 times. So let's go ahead and look at it right here. This is just 1,800, boys. 1,800. Again, I just said 20 times, okay? So adding that all up, of course, is going to be average of 36,000 damage. So of course that's a huge jump from the one we just finished off, the Grand Fireball. And honestly, I didn't even see the cooldown. I think that was like I think the same as T and Y, like 15 seconds. But let's look at that one more time. Cooldown is, oh, we gotta wait for it. Cooldown is 22 seconds. Okay, pretty high. But for the amount of damage that it actually does, it's pretty fair. But this jutsu is kind of meant for like pushing people back in a way. All right, now look at the next one. We're gonna be looking at G, and that's gonna be Dragon Song. So this one I believe does hit 4 times. Let's go ahead and check it out. 4 times, you guys saw there, 5,000 each. That comes out to 20,000 damage in total. And for this one, having a cooldown of basically 30 seconds and only doing 20,000 damage, it's just no. All right, bad jutsu. Don't use this one. No. Like, we already went over the other ones. Some of the other ones did slightly or way more damage and had less cooldown. So of course this one is just a no-go. Alrighty, so looking at our last one, we're gonna be looking at Firestyle Dragon Bomb Explosion. So it being a dragon, you might think that, you know, it's probably like the lightning one, and it comes out of the sky, but no, it's pretty lame, but it's alright. Let's go ahead and look at it. Just a one hit, 17,000 damage. It had a cooldown of around, I believe, 33 seconds or so. So once again, it's gonna be a no-go for me, because again, cooldown way too high, and the damage is less. It's literally the least amount of damage to all the jutsus here, so it sucks, but oh well. All right, now we're gonna be naming off least to greatest in damage. All right, that's all we're going off of right now for ranking them. So of course, at its least amount of damage is the Dragon Bomb Explosion at 17,000 damage. Now we have a tie between the Dragon Song and the Phoenix Flower. Both of them do 20,000 damage. Next is going to be Fireball. This one does 22,000 damage. Now we're going to be looking at Grand Fireball. This one does 28,000 damage. And now for the best one, it's Flame Breath. This one does 36,000 damage. So far, out of the 3 elements that we currently already look at, Lightning, Wind, and now today, Fire. Right now, Fire is at its lowest in average damage for all the jutsus combined. Currently, right now, at its highest, I'm pretty sure is Lightning, then it's Wind. Then it will be Fire until we look at the other elements and see if anything go higher than Fire, or if one of the other elements is a little more lower in damage than Fire. But once again, if you haven't yet checked out those videos, the Lightning and Wind one, make sure to go check those out if you guys want. And if you haven't caught on yet, yes, this is going to wrap up the video here, boys. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful in any way. Next, we're going to be looking at the Water element, boys. Are we going to be looking at this one next? And I'm pretty sure the Water element, it's going to beat the Fire in damage. Well, I'm hoping for it to. Anyways, before we completely wrap this up, if you guys are a player of my restaurant, I do make content for my restaurant, so if you guys want to sub for that, make sure to hit that sub button hard, boys, if y'all watch my restaurant, okay? We make content for that. Also, for Bubblegum Sim, every now and then, if you guys are interested, I got 2 active giveaways in my description, both for my restaurant and for BGS that will be ending very soon. So if you guys have not yet entered, go into them right now. I'm currently giving away an Air Basilisk for BGS and giving away 5 billion coins for my restaurant. So if you're interested, links down below. But as always, I got my social medias down below, like my Instagram and my Twitter, but I do recommend Discord, all down below. But besides that, my guys, it has been Prime Iridium, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.